Class of 2025, friends and family here, and those joining us via live stream and colleagues, I declare the 71st commencement open. Welcome to St. John Fisher University. My name is Dr. Kevin Raley, and I have the privilege of serving as the Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs here at Fisher. Congratulations to our graduates, as well as all of the family and friends who are here with us, or those viewing on our live stream. Also want to extend a happy Mother's Day weekend to our Fisher moms and to all the moms with us today, and also like to offer a special salute to our student veterans who are here to celebrate their graduation, as well as veterans who are in the audience. Please join me in a round of applause for our moms and our veterans. At this time, I'd ask you to remain standing for the national anthem sung by the University Choir and the invocation offered by Father Smith.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let us pray. God, our Creator, Spirit of life, we invoke your blessing as we gather in faith. We thank you for this day and for the wisdom to recognize our gifts and serve you with gratitude. Our graduates this afternoon have been transformed by learning and community. They have grown in goodness, discipline, and knowledge. Guide them as they pursue their dreams in a world that needs their leadership. Help them to be mindful that true success is born of meaningful relationships and a community that embraces peace and justice. Bless them with patience as they explore new horizons, with humility in the face of success, with compassion for the poor, the sick, and the suffering, with gratitude for friends, mentors, and family who have supported them through this journey. And bless us all, family, friends, faculty, staff, trustees, academic leaders, and supporters, as we share in the joy of their accomplishments. Loving God, we praise your holy name now and forever. Amen.
Thank you, Father. You all may be seated. We are joined on stage by several members of our Board of Trustees, including Father Smith, Janice Loss, Matt Rowe, as well as my senior staff colleagues. Thanks to all of them for being here today. And at this time, please join me in welcoming the 7th President of St. John Fisher University, Dr. Gerard Rooney, for opening remarks.
Good afternoon and welcome to our graduates. We are especially pleased to also welcome the family and friends of our graduates. Class of 2025, congratulations on all you have accomplished and in your educational journey. You have made us proud, and we look forward to celebrating you today. Over 75 years ago, the inaugural fund drive to establish a new college was successfully completed thanks to the joint efforts of the Basilian Fathers, Bishop James E. Carney of the Diocese of Rochester, local business leaders, and many parishioners of Catholic parishes in Rochester. The following year, in June 1949, ground was broken for construction of Carney Hall, and in the fall of 1951, our first class of students arrived. Since then, Fisher has experienced seasons of change, new beginnings, and remarkable successes. We've enjoyed unprecedented growth. We have had a significant impact on our region and in our community. We remain focused on our collective work to broaden that impact. And through it all, we have continued to be inspired by the tradition of our Basilian heritage, teach me goodness, discipline, and knowledge. Your education has challenged you to advance your knowledge and skills to make a tangible difference in the lives of others. As you move into your next chapter, carry this spirit with you. Be individuals who not only identify challenges, but who rise to meet them. Yours is a chapter in the Fisher story and in our growth, successes, and new beginnings. Today, as we reflect on your achievements, we proudly celebrate you. Welcome once again, and congratulations. It is good to be together with you. At this time, I'd like to ask Dr. Marilyn Dollinger, Professor Emerita and former Executive Associate Dean of the Wegman School of Nursing, to join me at the podium for the presentation of our President's Medal. Dr. Dollinger has dedicated her career to advancing nursing education, practice, and professional advocacy. Her academic journey began with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing from the University of Toronto in 1974, where she was honored with the University of Toronto Faculty of Nursing Award. She furthered her education with a Master of Science in Medical Surgical Nursing and Education from Russell Sage College in 1985, graduating with honors. In 1995, she completed a postmaster certificate as a family nurse practitioner at St. John Fisher University and earned her doctorate of nursing science from the State University of New York at Buffalo in February 2007. Her distinguished professional journey is marked by her long-standing commitment to the Wegman School of Nursing. She came to Fisher as an assistant professor in 1991, the first year Fisher started granting degrees in nursing. From 2000 to 2008, she coordinated the family nurse practitioner track and was promoted to associate professor with tenure in 2003. In 2006, when the Department of Nursing became the Wegman School of Nursing, she moved into the role of Associate Dean of Academics, also serving as the chair of the undergraduate nursing program until 2013. She was promoted to full professor in 2016 and retired from her associate dean position in 2022. In addition to her academic roles, Dr. Dollinger has extensive clinical experience, having worked for 15 years in adult critical care at Toronto General Hospital, Massachusetts General Hospital, Albany Medical Center, and Strong Memorial Hospital, and as a family nurse practitioner at Fisher's Health Service Office. She also worked during the summers at Highland Family Medicine. Her dedication to global health was evident through her leadership in international nursing service trips while at Fisher. She participated in a medical mission to Guatemala in 2008 and led trips with the Wegman School of Nursing in Kenya in 2010, Costa Rica, and Nicaragua in 2015. These trips provided healthcare services to vulnerable, underserved communities and unforgettable learning experiences to hundreds of Fisher students. She also served as an education leader for international trips for registered nurses to China, Vietnam, South Africa, and Greece. A pivotal figure in various healthcare and community initiatives, Dr. Dollinger served on the executive committee of the Academy for Leadership in Long-Term Care in the Greater Rochester community, and is co-principal investigator for 2 Robert Wood Johnson grants totaling $870,000 for training RNs in long-term care. She was also invited to represent the American Nurses Association, New York, on the Advanced Home Health Aid Advisory Committee for the New York State Department of Health from 2014 to 2015. In addition, she shared her expertise and brought the voice of nurses to the table at Rochester area boards as chair of the St. John's Healthcare Corporation, at the Lifetime Home Care Hospice Board, as chair of Common Ground Health Board, and on the Rochester Healthcare Innovation Collaborative. In addition, she served on the executive committee of the Rochester Regional Extended Services Board. She also represented St. John Fisher on the North Star Healthcare Business Academy Advisory Board. She remains involved in numerous regional, state, and national professional organizations, including the Genesee Valley Nurses Association, the American Nurses Association New York, the Nurse Practitioner Association of Greater Rochester, the New York Organization of Nurse Executives and Leaders, and the Finger Lakes Organization of Nurse Executives. She has been honored with 4 Florence Nightingale Awards for excellence in teaching from St. John Fisher, the Genesee Valley Nurses Association Educator and Membership Awards, and the New York Organization of Nurse Executives Regional and State Leadership Awards. In addition, she was recognized by the University of Toronto as part of their notable 90 alumni honor roll in 2010. Her advocacy and leadership in nursing have also been acknowledged with the American Nursing Association New York Policy and Advocacy Award in 2018, the Nightingale Award as ANA New York President from the Center for Nursing at the Foundation of New York State Nurses, and the Rochester Business Journal Award, Healthcare Heroes Lifetime Achievement Award in 2025. In recognition of her impactful career in nursing, her dedicated leadership of the Wegman School of Nursing, and her passion about educating the Fisher nurse, we are proud to bestow the President's Medal upon Dr. Marilyn Dollinger. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Dollinger and in welcoming her to say a few words.
Good afternoon. President Rooney, Provost Raley, trustees, Dean Gatlin, faculty, staff, and graduates. I am so honored to receive the St. John Fisher President's Medal. I'm so grateful for the wonderful colleagues I worked with over the 31 years I was here. Thank you to all of you. The success of this school is a result of teamwork, expertise, and commitment of so many people who contributed to the school's growth and excellence in graduating the next generation of healthcare professionals. And we are so proud of all of you. Just as the university has evolved and changed over the years, so has the healthcare system that you, as Fisher nurses, mental health counselors, and public health professionals will enter. There are many positive changes. Advanced practice nurses are taking their place as providers of care. We have to do things differently, and researchers are creating new and innovative ways to provide care using virtual technology, robotics, and AI. It is already here. Nursing, mental health, and public health leaders serve on hospital system governing boards, not-for-profit community boards, and a few, not enough, in working in government and even as legislators, bringing the voice of a variety of healthcare professionals to policy decisions. With change also comes many challenges. These challenges must be strategically addressed by leaders with courage and compassion. I know that you, graduates of Fisher, are well prepared to provide excellent care to patients and families you work with. That is the heart and soul of healthcare and what you have learned here. But healthcare also requires that every one of us continues to learn, to listen, and develop new skills so that we can answer the calls to action for a system that is at risk. To respond and shape the future of healthcare, your voice needs to be heard. I have learned that to leverage our collective power, our professional associations are the advocacy group that help alert us as members, you as members, I hope, when there are threats to patient access to safe care, loss of healthcare coverage, threats to your scope of practice and equitable reimbursement, and a hot topic right now, unsafe workplace environments. All of you need to join, get involved, and stay involved. Not every healthcare professional can answer the call in all areas. Healthcare is a massive business, and that's sometimes hard for nurses to understand. We didn't come into healthcare necessarily thinking about the business model, but that's what it is. Nurses, mental health professionals, and public healthcare workers are everywhere that healthcare is provided. Together, we have the power to improve healthcare in this country for all patients and families, wherever and whoever they are. One of the things I have learned over the years is never say never. Accept these challenges. With a degree from Fisher, you are well prepared. Thank you, and good luck.
Thank you, Marilyn. Congratulations once again. Now we move on to the moment that many of you have been waiting for. Will the candidates of the class of 25 please rise? That's all of you. Dr. Rooney, the faculty of St. John Fisher University have recommended that the following students have satisfied the degree requirements set forth by the state of New York and have fulfilled the graduation requirements of the university. Thus, I am pleased to present the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Nursing Practice, Master of Science in Advanced Practice Nursing, Master of Science in Mental Health Counseling, and Master of Public Health.
In the presence of the trustees, faculty, students, and friends of St. John Fisher University, in public convocation assembled, by virtue of the power granted the university by the Board of Regents of the State of New York, and by the authority vested in me by the trustees of St. John Fisher University, I do hereby confer on the candidates here present and such other candidates in absentia as are recommended by the registrar and certified by the faculty, the doctors of Doctor of Nursing Practice, Master of Science in Advanced Practice Nursing, Master of Science in Mental Health Counseling, and Master of Public Health, as each are entitled, together with all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto.
Today, we will begin with our distinguished doctoral degree graduates by presenting them with their doctoral hoods. Doctoral hoods are academic regalia worn by individuals who have earned a doctoral degree. The design of the doctoral hood varies depending on the academic institution and the type of degree earned. It is typically made of black velvet with a colored satin lining that represents the academic discipline of the degree. The doctoral hood is placed over a velvet gown which can be black or the color of the discipline of the doctorate degree. The panels down the front of the graduate's doctoral gown and 3 velvet bars are the color of the discipline of the degree. Finally, faculty and staff may have different colors in the lining of the hoods, as it is standard to wear academic regalia with colors of the institution where your degree was granted. The doctoral hoods that our doctoral students will receive today have the colors of St. John Fisher University, cardinal red and gold, and the velvet trim of apricot for the Doctor of Nursing practice degree. Our doctoral candidates will be hooded by their advisor or chair, signifying their success in completing the doctoral graduate program. At this time, I invite Dr. Colleen Donegan, Associate Dean for Graduate Affairs, to present the doctoral candidates. Dr. Tricia Gatlin, Dean of the Wegman School of Nursing, will also hood the candidates and present the graduates with their diplomas. Will the doctoral degree recipients please come forward?
Renata Victoria Lyzak. She is hooded by her chair, Dr. Natalie Masco-Dixon and Dean Gatlin. Her doctoral project was titled Care of a Newly Admitted Patient with Cirrhosis, a Quality Improvement Project. Cindy Nguyen Roisi. She is hooded by her chair, Dr. Branson and Dean Gatlin. Her doctoral project was titled Implementation of New Graduate Registered Nurse Mentorship Program, a Quality Improvement Project.
Will the master's candidates please come forward? I invite Dr. Rob Rice, Associate Professor and Chair of Mental Health Counseling, to join Dr. Donegan to present diplomas to our master's graduates.
Tatiana Maria Abaya. Mawarde Abdurrahim. Jillian Rose Allen. Caroline Lindsay Allison. Ishmael Applewhite. Diana Aulava. Olivia Ayer. Elizabeth Ann Ayoette. Regina Bengiev. Anna Y. Barker. Courtney Adriana Barnes. Jacqueline Diane Boop Loop. Morgan Nicole Burbank. Gianna Cardazzi. Jamie L. Catalfano. Kendra J. Chewinski. Molly Rose Charla. Colleen J. Sincata. Cameron Ann Clements. Julia Rose Angie. Karen Joyce Critchell. Marlene Cuevas. Alexa Marie D'Angelo. Courtney Beatrice Damon. Elizabeth Darrow. Robert Delaney. Mia Turbasi Del Vecchio. Sarah Nicole Devlin. Julia Rose Shear. Joshua Kevin Dudziak. Carmen Estramera. Sheila Winifred Fleming. Emily Elizabeth Frank. Jenny L. Fry. How do you say the last name? Gita Jimere. Courtney K. Green. Michaela Marie Gutlove. Erin Hanna. Sabine Hassan. Anna Hoster Knowlton. Martha Rose Hutchinson. Rosamond Abizam. And Kechi Akiagu. Barbara Innocent. Cheyenne Lakin Irwin. Aurelis Atuawan. Brandon Jeffrey Jekyll. Vashante J. Mangal. Machina Militar Gemello. Sharon Johnson. Deanna Marie Jers. Faraz Khan. Liza Lamberton. Rochelle Lynn Latona. Sarah Jane Law. Morgan H. Levy. Caitlin Laux. Beatrice Lovell. Alana Marie Lippa. Jacqueline Bree Madden. Ma Alaki Zibri D. Magbago. Sarah Naz Mahood. You got it. Savannah Jean Mariani. Anjali Eliza Matthew. Paige Erin McCabe. Robin Michelle McGowan. Mariana Menting Dialba. Lorraine Marie Montanez. Persephone Nelson. Yader Olamez. Von Harold Paloma. Jillian Elizabeth Panda. Maria Elizabeth Petrella Goodwin. Brianna J. Polis. Carrie Ann Ramsey. Ellison Riccardi. Caitlin A. Resigliana. Ada Rivera. Christina Rodriguez. Sarah Marie Roman. Danielle L. Russell. Jordan Nicole Dravik. George Edmund Jr. Samuels. Abigail Scroth. Lindsay Christina Scott. Shanam Serpa. Daniel Derek Smith. Caroline E. Spink. Cameron St. Clair. Nicole Elizabeth Sturpey Mills. Molly Rose Sullivan. What's that? Nana. Kayla Lynn Nana. Ray Thomas. Shaniqua Thomas. Hannah Topa. Gabriella E. Tomashuk. Shelley M. Tublio. Vanessa L. Trafton. Madison Jane Van Hout. Mariana Van Putty. Lindsay Helen Welch. Shannon Kathleen White. Chad Williams. Jessica Cordelia Wilson. Brittany L. Chamberlain. Jody Zona.
Now, I'd invite Dr. Rob Rice to come and read the names for the mental health counseling master students, and Dean Gatlin will give the diplomas.
Skylar Rose Adolphi. Madawi Al-Khaled. McKenna Brielle Atkinson Snow. Michael Jonathan Bidet. Jack Bruce Bickford. Brooke A. Bishop. Kayla Olivia Boomhauer. Alyssa Budenak. William Gabriel Dalton. Rachel Therese Dillon. Irene Dombeck. Jean Betty Durham. David Leland Ikes. Brandon Scott Falcone. Michaela Felix. Apollo Figuera. Kiana Latrice Gauze. Abby C. Giordano. Chloe Elizabeth Groupman. David Allen Gregory. Connor Patrick Hilchey. Mariah Lynn Hunter. Maria Elizabeth Arardi. Emily Ann Jarrett. Kristen N. Kelly. Kelly H. Klein. Mary Addison Mitchell. Olena V. Orlova. Ariana Iris Perez Vargas. Elizabeth M. Peterson. Allison Ryan Shumsky. Reverend Thomas Stephen Tharp. Mackenzie Thompson. Christina Tombiolo. Gabriella Vermeer. Brianna Jordan Whitmore. Tierney Weimer. Mary H. Zarimski.
Now we welcome Dr. Melissa Goodwin, Associate Professor and Associate Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, to read the names of the Master of Public Health candidates, and Dr. Anne Marie Fallon, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, will present the graduates with their diplomas.
Christian Kyle Burkhart. Caitlin Janelle Mraz. Dr. Martha Natanya Poe. Ikra Nadine Razak.
As the graduates make their way back to their seats, I'd like to take a moment now to recognize the faculty and staff here with us today for their dedication to their discipline, commitment to their students, and of all their efforts that led these students to become graduates today. Please join me in a warm round of applause to recognize these leaders. And now it's the moment you've been waiting for, graduates. You can turn your tassels from one side to the other, and congratulations. A commencement ceremony provides also a wonderful opportunity to honor graduating students with awards to recognize their outstanding accomplishments. It is my honor to announce the winners of these awards. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all award winners have been announced. Doctor of Nursing Practice, Academic Excellence and Scholarly Achievement Award, Cindy Wynn Ruisi. Doctor of Nursing Practice, Clinical Practice Scholarship Award, Renata Victoria Lizak. Casberg Award for Academic Excellence, McKenna Brielle Atkinson Snow. Bufano Counselor Excellence Award, Michael Jonathan Bidet. Dvorin Award for Excellence in Integrated Care, Brandon Scott Falcone. Master of Science in Advanced Practice Nursing, Academic Excellence Award. There are a few names here. Dylan Hunter Bickhart, Gianna Cardazzi, Kendra Choinsky, Melissa Lynn Collier, Megan Ariana Francisco, Michaela Marie Gutlove, Christopher J. Inampolo, Sarah Mudera, Casey Lynn Miller. You're all supposed to be standing. Sarah Marie Roman, Bianca Brianna Romero, Daniel Russell, Cameron St. Clair, Shannon Kathleen White. Let's give them all a round of applause. And the last list of awardees, Master of Science in Advanced Practice Nursing, Distinguished Student Award. Ishmael Applewhite, Catherine Mary Bertuch, Tricia Lynn Breen Redman, Joshua Scott Bridge, Colleen J. Sincata, Joshua Kevin Dudziak, Victoria Faith Griffin, Barbara Innocent, Sarah Muderia, Lorraine Marie Montañez, Abigail Ray Schroth. Please join me in a round of applause. You may be seated, thanks. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you, Alana Lippa, who has been chosen to speak on behalf of the graduates. Alana?
Thank you, Dr. Raley, President Rooney, and good afternoon to our family, friends, outstanding faculty here at Fisher, and most importantly, my fellow 2025 graduates. What a pivotal moment this is for all of us. Today, while we sit here in our caps and gowns, looking like a cross between academic wizards and sleep-deprived superheroes, let's take a moment to reflect on what brought us all here, why we started this journey. Maybe it was a personal experience with illness or a desire to make a difference. For most of us, it started with this calling, and not the kind you can ignore, like those spam phone calls about your car's extended warranty. No, this was the kind of calling that grabs you by the scrubs and says, hey, the world needs you. And so we answered. We dove headfirst into a world of clinical rotations, evidence-based practice, patient care plans, and let's not forget the occasional crisis in the middle of writing a 20-page research paper in APA format, and don't forget to cite your sources. I want to take a moment and recognize those here with us today who made this all possible, the real MVPs of this journey, our support systems. To our families and friends who endured our stress-induced meltdowns, the late nights, and still cheered us on every step of the way, thank you. To our professors, you've shared your knowledge with us, pushed us to think critically, and to never accept the bare minimum. Thank you. You're the ones who made this possible. Now, as we prepare to enter the world in our new roles as doctors of nursing practice, nurse practitioners, public health experts, and mental health counselors, let's take a moment to reflect on what makes us unique. Those who make it their life to take care of others, like all of us, are a rare breed. We're the people who can calmly handle a code blue or a worldwide pandemic, but will absolutely lose it if someone doesn't label their leftovers in the staff fridge. We're skilled in both science and compassion and handle life's curveballs with both grit and grace. We worked hard for this, and as Florence Nightingale once said, I attribute my success to this. I never gave nor took any excuses. But let's be honest, the world we're stepping into is not exactly a cakewalk. Healthcare is complex, it's challenging, and sometimes downright chaotic. But if there's one thing we've learned during this journey, it's that we are resilient, we are the problem solvers, and we definitely know how to adapt. It could be said that our generation is unmotivated, or that we're too soft, or on our phones too much. And that last one might be true, but this is our time to break everyone's expectations, to stand up and act on the things we believe in, think critically about the world, ourselves, and each other. And with those phones we're on so much, we can look back at the memories we've made. I have a bit of advice gleaned from my years of observing the ins and outs of healthcare. First, trust your gut. That little voice in your head that says something just is not right is usually right, so listen to it. Learn to laugh, as sometimes it's all you can do. Laugh at the absurdity of bureaucracy, at some of the things patients will say to you, and the fact you just spent 12 hours on your feet while consuming just a single saltine cracker and are purely running on coffee and vibes. Embrace the art of listening. Sometimes it is the most important thing you can really do. Listen to your patients' concerns, their fears, and their stories. You'll be amazed at what you can learn and how much you can truly help by simply just listening. Never stop learning. We are forever students and never masters at this, as medicine is constantly evolving. Some of what we've learned is already outdated. Embrace that chaos and embrace the fact that we will never know everything. But stay curious and stay humble and keep asking all of the difficult questions. And in the words of Miss Nightingale, let us never consider ourselves finished. We must be learning all of our lives. And finally, always remember that self-care is not a luxury. It is an essential component of your ability to care for others. Nurture your own physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Find solace in the small moments of joy, seek support when it's needed, and never hesitate to ask for help. In closing, I'd like to leave you with this one final thought. Each person you encounter will be somebody's entire world. A beloved parent, a cherished child, a close friend. These are their vulnerable moments where you will be their strength, their advocate, their hope, and their support. I challenge each of you to make a difference in all that you do and impact as many lives as you possibly can. To the class of 2025, you've chosen a path that will challenge you every single day to be your best self. You've chosen to dedicate your lives to helping others. And so with that said, the world awaits you. Congratulations to my fellow graduates, and thank you. It truly has been such an honor.
Thank you, Alana, and again, congratulations. At this time, I welcome President Rooney back to the podium to offer closing thoughts.
Thank you, Dr. Raley. Graduates of the class of 2025, allow me to share more about our patron, St. John Fisher. John Fisher was a person of keen intellect and resolute purpose, with a compassionate heart and a disposition to serve others. By his example of linking learning with holiness, by his service to God and the human family, by his loyalty to faith, conscience, and his principles, John Fisher's life bore eloquent witness to the enduring values of goodness, discipline, and knowledge. I encourage you to model what you have learned during your time here, practicing goodness first, tempered by discipline, informed by knowledge. As a part of living these principles, I encourage you, as you rightly celebrate your accomplishment today, to think of the people who helped you on your journey, families, friends, colleagues, mentors. With their support and your diligent work, you now have the distinction of an advanced degree and the responsibility that comes along with it. With a graduate degree from Fisher, you have the ability to continue to effect positive change where you work, to advance in your profession, and broaden your impact on your patients and in your practice. I encourage you to live by the example of our patron and remain engaged, committed, and dedicated to your communities and your values. In the words of one alumnus, quote, "Do great things or do small things greatly. Be your best self and strive for a goal. Enjoy the journey and the process, and be a learning ambassador and lifelong learner." It has been my honor to serve as your president, and I know I speak on behalf of my faculty and staff colleagues when I say that it has been a special privilege for us to be part of your educational journey. Thank you once again for spending this time with us. Your accomplishments and your spirit have helped to make St. John Fisher University the special place that it is. We wish you the best of days ahead, and God bless you all.
Before we conclude, we will join in the singing of the university's alma mater, found in your commencement program, and then Father Smith will offer the benediction. I'd ask you all to stand.
Blessed are you, God of all ages, for you have been a dwelling place for us from one generation to the next. You have given us this day to rejoice in the good work you have begun in our graduates. We trust that you will see this work to completion, and so we now ask your blessing upon them. May the God of all wisdom inspire you to act with integrity, speak the truth with love, and pursue justice for all people. May the God of infinite compassion stir your hearts to seek the common good, compel you to forgive those who offend you, and make you extravagant in your generosity to others. May the God of all understanding give meaning and purpose to your work, bring joy and new life to people you meet, provide wisdom to discern what is right, and courage to follow God's will for your life. And may the peace of God that transcends all understanding guard your hearts and minds, calm your fears, relieve your doubts, and sustain you with hope. And may God's blessing be upon all of us and remain with us forever and ever. Amen.
Thank you, Father. Graduates, congratulations to you once again on your achievements. Thank you for the imprint you have left on all of us. You have our very best wishes for what comes next. I'd ask everyone to remain at your seats until all of the stage party and the graduates have recessed. Following the ceremony, all are invited to join our graduates at a reception at the Dennis and Denise T. Pass Commons in the Donald E. Bain Campus Center. Friends and family, I declare this commencement closed.